to 11 refugee scholarships, which will include foundation degrees, master's programmes with the Henley Business School, as well as undergraduate degrees of the refugee's choice. Our open day with them on June 16th, and 50 refugees from the Reading Refugee Support Group in town will be joining us, and we'll be welcoming them with lunch as well as mock lectures of what it's like to be at university at Reading and information on how they can apply. So hopefully the 11 of those that are successful will feel welcome by knowing us after the open day and seeing friendly faces. We've also got the 6 welfare officers that will be sitting under Paddy Woodman, Director of Student Services, and one of them will be responsible for oversight of refugees and supporting them throughout their studies with us. At the union, we're also going to provide them with a network that will sit under the International Student Part-Time Officer and the Diversity Officer. So they'll be supported through that, and they'll have a peer support system within the union, and they can speak to the Diversity Officer at any time. I think Reading University should offer these scholarships because, like everyone else, refugees have a right to education, but unlike everyone else, they've been deprived of that right because they've had to flee their country from war and persecution. So it's really important for an institution that is as global as Reading to be offering that to those who have been deprived of the right of education. So this was a really long work in progress that began in Nina Hager's year, who was the welfare officer who started this, and then it was continued by Seb Joshi, who was my predecessor, and then I took the paper forward to Robert van der Noort, who is the Pro-Vice Chancellor for Academic Planning and Resource at the university, and I helped sort of campaign and lobby for the need of these scholarships and why the university should provide them.
Hi, I'm Ellie Highwood, Dean of Diversity and Inclusion at the University of Reading. It's important that the University of Reading offer these refugee scholarships because, quite frankly, we want talented people at the University of Reading, and we're missing out on talented people if there are refugees who can't access our university system. At the University of Reading, we have a diverse and vibrant student body and a staff with an international outlook. But we can always do more. Learning isn't just about sitting in lectures, it's about talking to those around you. And by having our refugee scholars amongst our student body, we've got even more opportunities for learning.
The University of Reading has been an active member of CARA, the Committee for At-Risk Academics, and we've been looking after academics who come from countries where they can no longer work for many decades, and CARA goes back to the 1930s. When we started talking with our student union, they alerted us really to the fact that whilst we do a great job with academics who are refugees, we don't actually help students who are refugees and may have studied in another country already or may have come here but want to study. And having spoken to all my senior colleagues, it was quite evident that the university was very keen to develop the Reading University Refugee Scholarship Scheme, which allows and enables students from any age and any gender to come and study, and we make the finances available to make sure that it's possible for them. So at the university we underwrite a philosophy of allowing the greatest diversity and inclusivity to flourish, and we believe that our students, wherever they come from England or from further afield, benefit from interactions with all aspects of life. That is what we want our students to encourage, to engage with the broader issues, and bringing refugees as students on campus. It does mean that we are exposing our students to one of these aspects that they would probably not normally be exposed to. Well, I think everybody I've spoken to in the university is very positive about the University of Reading Refugee Scholarship Scheme. We all believe that the university is transformational in people's lives, and to extend that opportunity to refugees is just a very positive thing we want to do.
So actually Reading's done really well in comparison to the institutions that it kind of tends to benchmark itself against, particularly those in the area, and we are providing sort of the double figures in terms of 11 scholarships, and we're not just kind of guiding them to loan systems and how they can get undergraduate degrees through the loan systems, we're going an extra step and providing them with actual bursaries to help them in their living and to pursue their studies and support them throughout those 3 years. I just want to say that this is such a big win, particularly for the university but also for the student union, and it goes to show that with collective efforts the things that we can achieve are limitless.